All right, we're in the process. See that notch right here? See, this is a pocket. So when the oil flows out of here, it comes down in here and sits in a big pocket. So now we got that notched. So the oil flow is 10 times better. Slick right down into the bottom of the oil pan. You see all this is super rough. And this side's all ground smooth. What we've done is we've put a hole here, 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 and one here because the other oil port's here. We've tapped these up 2 sizes bigger, and the actual head hole is actually twice as big as this hole still. So this will be double the flow into the block. It's slick, it comes down, rides over. It doesn't have to build a whole bunch in these pockets of oil before it goes over the edge. It can fill right up and come down. So this will be 10 times quicker delivery of the oil back into the oil pan, as well as this being slick rather than rough. And it takes a while for the oil to come back down in the pan. And like I say, we've notched the front here to where you can see the big notch, to where there's a huge 1/2 inch pocket in here. This hole's been open more and it still was like that, so we notched it where it's right flat even with the bottom of the hole, and we'll dump right back down in the oil pan, as well as put a little bit of oil right here on the edge of the cam where it butts up against the block. All our head bolts are all done up and cleaned up. We got these ones removed so we could tap these holes bigger. And like I say, see the actual circle? That's how big the actual head return is for the oil. And these were about this size. And we've brought them up to this, so we got major oil flow. Like I say, this engine didn't have problems, but we want some serious flow. And then all on the inside, it's all polished where it comes right out of the hole and slides right down really fast. And you can see why I put the hole here, because it has to come up here, fill this 1/2 inch pocket, and either ride over to that side and come down, or fill a 1/2 inch pocket and then ride over that lip. And now we're drilled down in the bottom of those pockets, which will allow the oil to come down, hit right here, and immediately come back into the motor, rather than build up a 1/2 inch pocket on every single one of these before it can start flowing back down to the oil pan. That makes you return a lot faster on a big block 455 Oldsmobile.